Patricia, Jean, and Leslie was the dad, and then Martha's the daughter.
I remember, I mean, I would recognize him probably
Yeah,
next
you
time, but I was,
You were young.
yeah, I was almost 40, but yes, young. I was young.
That's young.
My son is 40, right, so that gives me,
My daughter's
and I
30.
started late.
My daughter's 35, and she goes, I feel so old.
Really?
Since my birthday was on Sunday, there was a little party, and I got up, I said, you know, it's really funny, I said, 71 just used to seem so old.
I know, right?
It doesn't seem so
Now
old
it's
right
young.
now.
At least I hope it's young, right?
Yeah, I always remember that life expectancy, you know, for a man in the United States is 67 when I was going into college.
Is that right?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 67.
Well, that's a
Gee.
man.
Well,
woman
no,
was
the
at
women
least
were, the women had
5 or more.
4 or 5 more years.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Well, you know, but that's just an average. That's just
Okay.
67.
Good evening. We are going to call to order the April 23rd, 2024 zoning administrative hearing. I am Anna Colamusi, Assistant Director of Development Services, in place for Katie Innes. And we start each meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, so if you can join me. Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much.
Anna, just quickly, is Katie okay?
Yes,
She's gonna be all right.
yes.
All right, good.
Thank you for asking. We are moving on to oral communications. Do we have any oral communications?
No, we do not.
Okay, thank you. So then we're going to move on to the regular agenda item. There's only one item. It's item 4A, the Fender Crawl Space ADU addition. And I'm going to go ahead and start by saying that I was reading through public comment that was received, and I am going to ask that this be continued so that the geotechnical report can just be addressed because some time has passed for that report, and I would like a letter report from the geotechnical professional, and then our third-party professional to review that. And so if you can think about maybe timing of what works for you on that. I do know that we have another hearing on May 14th and then another one on May 28th. And so I am able to do it date certain, but if you're unable to tell me of those dates, then it would have to be off calendar and renoticed. But if we are able to have that date certain, that would be greatly appreciated. So we'll go through the process of staff report, and then the applicant will be able to speak and address that, and then hear any public comment if there is any. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Jay DiCioso.
Good afternoon. This project is named the Fender Crawl Space ADU Edition, case number CDP 003283-2019. Applicant is requesting a coastal development permit to convert a portion of the existing non-habitable lower-level crawl space into a 249-square-foot accessory dwelling unit. Exterior access to the ADU is made through a western-facing sliding door. The project, as part of a single-family attached unit, is located in the Sea Bluff Village development, which was originally approved by San Diego County in 1971, special use permit number P71242. As a planned residential development, Sea Bluff Village includes 255 units comprised of 122A units, 89B units, and 44C units. The item before you was heard before the Planning Commission on February 3, 2022. At this hearing, the Planning Commission continued the item off calendar to allow staff to seek additional guidance and clarification from the Coastal Commission regarding bluff erosion rates and safety of factor calculations for the bluff top property. The proposed accessory dwelling unit is located in the coastal overlay zone, included within the single-family attached unit and the California Coastal Commission's appeal jurisdiction. This ADU requires a CDP pursuant to Encinitas Muni Code Section 3048040T21. ADUs that are not completely contained in the existing primary structure or include increases in habitable area or include conversion of non-habitable space are considered self-contained residential units and require a coastal development permit. The existing residence is located approximately 50 feet from the coastal bluff edge. A geotech report was prepared for this project and reviewed by the city's third-party geotech consultant. The report provides analysis and evidence to justify the existing building location, the erosion rate, and the modifications that are occurring within the existing interior of the building and existing footprint of the building. The city's third-party geotech consultant reviewed the proposed 0.20 foot per year erosion rate and concurs with the use of this rate for the proposed property. The geotech report also concludes that the cumulative setback distance of the erosion rate and factor of safety is appropriate for the proposed development. Notice of this hearing was mailed on April 11, 2024. All public comments received are included in the public record. The project is also exempt from CEQA pursuant to sections 15301E1, which exempts additions to existing structures that do not exceed 2,500 square feet, and 15303A, which exempts the construction of a secondary accessory dwelling unit with a primary single-family residence. The project does not qualify as one of the exceptions prescribed under section 15300.2 of CEQA, and no historical resources are affected by the proposed project. The Development Services Department therefore has determined that the CDP application for the conversion of the lower level crawl space into a 249 square foot ADU within an existing single-family attached residence in the Sea Bluff Village community is consistent with the city's certified LCP, local coastal program, including all applicable policies of the general plan and provisions of the municipal code and the state's coastal act. Therefore, staff recommends approval based upon the findings and subject to the attached conditions of approval.
Okay, thank you very much, Jay. Would the applicant wish to speak?
Is this on? Good evening. I'm Diane Laniger. I'm with Diane S. Laniger Consulting, representing the property owner, Robbie Fender. And we did receive a call from you today letting us know that you do need the geotechnical report updated. Of course, we were disappointed in the late notice of that, but we're willing to work with you on that. It's our understanding that a letter report is acceptable to that, and we definitely can have it to you. John Franklin from Geosoils is here, and he's confirmed that we can have that to you by Monday, no later than Monday. So we would ask that we be continued date certain to May 14th, if that works for you. We've already rescheduled ourselves we thought we were going on the 18th, and you've got 3 professionals here, reaccommodating their schedules, so we hope you can make that work for us. And with that, we would ask that the project be approved as recommended by your staff. Thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you. I'm just going to ask Jim Knowlton, our third-party geotechnical. So would the May 14th hearing work for you if the geotechnical letter report, well, first, is the geotechnical letter report acceptable? And then second, do you have adequate time to review that to come back for the May 14th hearing?
Yeah, the update geotechnical letter report is acceptable, and I do have time to review it, and I will be able to meet the May 14th meeting date.
Great, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have any public speakers?
No, we do not.
Okay, thank you. So with that, that was my only concern was having that updated geotechnical letter. And so with that, we're going to go ahead and continue to a date certain on May 14th so that we have that letter and to see if the conclusions and findings can be made the same as they were when the original report was completed. And with that, we are going to adjourn the meeting. Thank you.